His name's Xiao, one of the most simple but unique and fun characters added to Genshin Impact. He is very fun when you slap on that mask of his, and I can't fight the urge to say worthless, useless, boring out loud when I play him. Note my excitement for this character was so immense on his rerun that he makes one of the 2 characters I have stayed up to 4 AM to pull them the instant their banner drops, with the first being Raiden as soon as she was released in 2.1. In fact, even though I got 2 hours of sleep that night, I didn't count that as suffering. Your boy was smiling that whole day. In fact, I loved him so much he wouldn't even leave my party. People would ask me, why are you using Hu Tao, Xiao, Jin, Ganyu? Simple answer, because I can. Just like using all cryo characters in the cryo domain, which seemed to get some comments. And well, how are you gonna go wrong with 3 DPS, huh? Ganyu to shoot them down at range, Xiao to go up, down, animo damage, large AoE, and Hu Tao to... Hu Tao's cute, of course. And Jean because, well, I lost to her C1 on Zhongli's banner, which is why some of the hate part in this relationship that I have with Xiao kind of started to form. This would be a great time of my life where I would do the emblem domain a countless amount of times just to make sure my Raiden was perfect, and she still wasn't finished in my eyes. But for now, I'm moving on to other projects. And if you're wondering how this rotation went, well, I'll show you. Now in the gameplay, I actually didn't have any issues. Lovely. But for the few months that I was doing this, I found out that this run was very RNG, given the fact when Xiao is plunging, he can't dodge to the left or to the right. And the way the game's targeting works is if you're up in the air, it will still hit you, and it's almost as if they predict your landing or something. I don't even know. And that caused my Xiao to go flying a countless amount of times. And for some reason, when I'm trying to record it happening, it doesn't want to happen. But hey, if you stop by the streams, since I promised myself I will be maining Xiao for a month so that I can fall back in love with him, maybe you'll see it happen, because today it happened to me 3 times earlier. And of course this could all be negated by having his shield, but no shield is long enough for Xiao's uptime because of the 2 dashes and the burst that he does. You kind of need Zhongli for this. Of course though, you're not always going to run into this issue. It kind of depends on the enemy that you're fighting. And since I was always fighting a Luocho every single day, 8 times, it started driving me insane. I wanted to do this domain as quickly as possible so I could be in and out and hopefully get something good for Raiden. And Xiao, well, he was holding me back a bunch, and this is where my disliking of playing him started to trickle in slowly. At the time I was also trying to go to the Abyss to get perfect runs, and hey, I was using my Ganyu in there but not my Xiao, and every time I used my Ganyu it was like, wow, I really want a Shenhe right now. And when I tried to summon for Shenhe, well, roll the clip. Shenhe. Yes, going gold! Go Shenhe! No! And so Xiao was experiencing his own version of pain and suffering, and so was I. And I started to think to myself, well, if I didn't summon on this guy, I could have got myself a Shenhe, and I would have been way happier. Which, I mean, come on, it's still true. But only because I'm a massive simp for Shenhe. I mean, who wouldn't be? But I can't give Xiao hate for it. Even when I'm playing him again now, I see that some of the issues I had with Xiao was more so to do with what I was fighting. And if you use him in the right situations, kind of what goes for every single character, he's gonna perform how you want him to. Xiao is pretty fun, and if you're going to go for him on his rerun, I don't discourage you. I took mine to the Abyss just to see how he would fare, of course, since I'm a Xiao main, at least until his banner ends. And even with my mediocre Xiao build, I was still clearing everything in enough time to 36 star. And I hope that you all enjoy your Xiaos too. Xiao is pretty fun. He has lots of perks. This wouldn't be a Genshin video without exploration. Today when I was trying to farm for Ningguang, this happened. Oops, my finger slipped, but ayo, it felt like I was walking on the moon. This feature is very fun at the end of co-op, and let's not forget my boy, well, he's Anemo, so no domain that I can think of right now can stop his damage. He captures Anemo perfectly. He has some sort of movement abilities that are very fun to play, which moves the enemy or himself, and well, he's lost something in life, that being all the other Yakshas. But hey, why don't you pull yourself a Xiao and show him that he isn't suffering alone, and show him how worthless, useless and boring everybody's account would be without him. Because I'll be honest, I'm having a blast again, and you will too. With that being said though, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you around in the next one.